it's Renee here today, and before we begin I just want to make a little adjustment to my area. Marion left a comment on my last video saying that this little green mark, this piece of green tape, should actually be a fluoro yellow X, and I totally agree. So I have printed out this exact likeness of one of my X's, and he can be stuck here now to be used as my middle of the desk marker. Although, you know, I think I can only tolerate seeing my X in this realistic likeness for maybe one day, maybe two. So if someone else could suggest something else to be my middle of the desk marker, I will try my hardest to accommodate. Alright, so let us begin. Today I want to have a play with the Gentleman Tailor DigiKit that came out, gosh, was it 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Somewhere recently. Came out somewhere recently. And I've been dying to have a play and just haven't found the time yet. So I have cut out a number of the elements, which I don't know if I'll pop them on the desk or leave them off to the side. And I've still got some of the pages which I haven't cut out. I just kind of want to make some little clusters maybe, or some little framed elements. Haven't really decided, just want to have a play. So working on the X, let's begin. So I think what I want to do is start with a clock of some description and stick that down on here. Glue paper. Kerry and I have been working on a new digital and it's getting a bit out of hand. I just reached the 160 page mark and I'm starting to wonder whether it needs to be broken down into smaller digitals, or maybe it's like a big kit but you can buy parts of it separately. I don't know. Suggestions please, people. What's your preferred? Massive kits with everything in it, or smaller kits that work together? Where are my people? I just had people. Here we go, box of people. One to person. What about this guy here? I like him. We're going to stick him on. The problem is with me, every time I make a digital I want to have everything in all the colours, and that's where you end up having 10,000 pages because, you know, lot of colours. Anyway, alright, I think this chap needs a bow tie, so let's take the guys away and bring in the ties. Do we want a bow tie? I think we do. What colour do we want? Green, darkish bluish. No, it blends into him too much. Lightish colour. Alright, it's a bit big, so we're going to have to trim it down a little. Is it one of the smaller ones, or is that one of the bigger ones? I can't tell. It's a big one. Let's try and find a small one. What about this green one? Yeah, I'll still trim it down a touch so it's more, less clown, more gentleman. A little bit off that end. A little bit off that end. Skip it a little bit of ink. Could have chopped that a little better on that side, but just adds character. Okay, bit of glue on that. what else do we want? Do we want... Got some of these words and numbers. Maybe one of these little words. Maybe courage. Maybe it needs to be bigger. Or maybe it needs to be a number. Let's see if these are going to work. I've got a little other bits of news too for you guys as well. I think I prefer that number. I'm going to go with that. So, as you might know, my daughter works, or she doesn't work, she volunteers. Volunteers at a cat boarding centre. Well, it's not a boarding centre. Start again. My daughter volunteers at a cat rescue centre where they rescue stray cats or cats that people are giving up, and they put them back up for adoption. Anyway, I've had to make sure she didn't come home with cats a lot because she kept coming back and telling me about all the kittens they had. And anyway, we went there one day, my husband, myself and my daughter went there to have a look at what they had, and they had these two beautiful rescued cats. The young cats, one was 8 months, one was 7 months, both black with a little bit of white. Both female, both utterly adorable, and we accidentally might have adopted them both. So we have two little additions to the household lurking around here somewhere. I'll probably pop some photos in here so you can have a look at them. Both girls. The littlest one is called Mabel, although we call her Maybe Baby. And the slightly bigger one is called Esme, but we're calling her Ezzy at the moment a lot. They both have tremendous personality. Alright, I'm happy with how that's looking, and I kind of want to call it done. But in order to make it feel like a little cluster, I'll decide how I'm going to cut it. Ruler would help. Start with a ruler. So, straight cut. Blade. It's the X. And alright, so kind of just a little square, isn't it? Not really a cluster, but I don't hate it. Maybe we'll try doing one without the background and see how clustery that comes out. Alright, so let's give it a try. So, we'll have this guy, and where is the clock's gone? Oh, right there. This clock. So I'll glue him on there. That. Maybe he can have a tie. Purple. Let's just do it. Purple tie. And imagine. And I want some balance off down here, something. Right, I've got a few of these already cut. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Needs to be tidy on this edge. Got to actually put glue on the bits that will stick to the paper, don't we? On the X. On the X, glue it to the X. Ta-da! Ooh, I like that. So there's a little cluster. Let's do another one. What next? Do we want another person? I think people are good little focal points. Let's go with this dude. And we will find something. Little blue, like an idea. I like that idea. So maybe a little clock and a bulb. I'm liking it. Let's put some glue on that. Clock and a bulb. And I know I have the word ideas. Oh, not working on the X. Problem with the X is he's a big boy and he's distracting me from my work. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like it. Alright. Put a bit too much glue on that, I think. It's glued up to the mat. And I want to put something else sort of behind. Alright, I really like the little cards, so I think I'll put a couple more of them on here. Alright, we're just going to do it, otherwise I procrastinate all day. So, we want 7 on the 8, work on the X, then we want them, try that again, and put them under there, bit of glue, side, and then actually I never tried a butterfly. Where did I put those? I always say, if in doubt, put a butterfly on it, make it all better. Maybe a different kind though. So far the green is winning. I've got a bigger green. Bigger green. That bigger green at the bottom and a little green on top. I think that's the way we're going to go, people. Little green on the bottom. Oh, sorry, big green on the bottom. And just the body glue on the top. There we go. Another little cluster on the ex-boyfriend. Alright, so actually I really like those, how those turned out. So, that's where I'll leave it today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have fun making some little clusters with and without backgrounds, using anything you like. But if you've got this kit, I hope you enjoy using this kit. Let me know in the comments what I should replace the ex-boyfriend with. Hopefully I'll get to introduce you to the babies in person soon, but they're still settling in. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!